This build is bold and brash.
More like belongs in the trash!
No, I'm only kidding, but for real, what even is this build? My name is System Z, and today I'm gonna guide you through building this house. This house is made up of two towers that are leaning away from one another, almost as if they've grown too close to one another and pushed away. I know, weird, huh? For the left tower, I wanted to host the actual house, opting to go with the larger size to do so. I basically just built a giant cube and made it lean over ever so slightly. Following that, I built the secondary tower to the right, making it smaller to act almost like an extension. From there, I went ahead and filled in all the faces for each tower with the appropriate wool color. Now that the overall structure was built, I needed to add balance, which I did so by adding a stone base around the footing of the towers, using a pattern of stone and upside down cobblestone stairs on top. For some reason, I tend to build from the bottom up, so during the balance process, I went ahead and popped in a door frame in the center of the left tower, which looked a bit off until I balanced it out with the spruce slab wrapping on top and the centerpiece leaning window. As a side note, I feel like the window really brings it all together. I was feeling a bit skeptical of this build up until this point. I got really into it after the front face was complete. For the right tower, I followed the exact same process, opting to go with the balcony instead of a giant door. With the front face finished, I needed to add a few more details to the following walls, adding things like windows, potted plants, a furnace, and so on. I even added a farm for survival functionality, even though it was a little bit harder to get to. To finish off the exterior, I added a garden roof to the left tower, which if I could go back, I probably wouldn't do again. Honestly, I think it looks fine, but it definitely looked better before. I just thought maybe it would be a wacky feature that we could add to kind of add some sort of interest to it, but like I said, I probably wouldn't do it again. The interior for this build is one of my all-time favorites, as it's really functional for survival. You have a storage space, room for crafting stations, and an entire second floor for personalized living space, and so on. You've got 3 different raised levels of interior space, which is so much more fun than the traditional flat interior design. I highly recommend that you try building with different levels in mind when building your house, as it helps really bring a lot of definition to your interior. And that is pretty much that. What do you think? Would you say this build is bold and brash, or does it belong in the trash? Let me know in the comments below. And that's all for this video. If you've enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. That way you'll be notified of all future uploads and live streams. My name has been System Z. You guys have been awesome, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.